Yeah. And we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week. FriYay, Fun with Friends. That's right. We're bringing it back for the Master Moist. He used to do the FriYays, and that is what we are now titled and will be from here on out. Just to kind of remember our old friend that's no longer with us. So that's what we do. And of course, I've got the only Jawa you should ever trust and talk to, Mr. Brent Ootini.
Come one, come all. Just don't come on the carpet.
The greatest Jawa of all time, that is, Mike. Greatest. And the greatest lunatic I've ever met, Mr. Deranged Lunatic, is up in his house. So, yeah. That's right. You better believe it, man.
He's amazing. Fucking cracks me up every time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dear.
It's the old guys club, It's
yeah, we're getting that way.
Hanging out,
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Oh, fart. Oh, fart knockers.
Yep.
But
yeah, I mean, it's been, I got a little bit of bad news. I was telling the guys off air, and, I've been planning my Horror Hound trip, and I was actually with Ootini was with me last night. We were talking back and forth as I was trying to book my room. Then I was talking with Mr. Jeff Hicks from WorldClassBullshitters today and found out that they did not give him his table. So I'm not sure if that means he's not going at all or what's going on. There was a lot of stuff that was being planned for that weekend and a lot of stars, and I was really looking forward to it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping to know in the next week or so what's what. I got to do a little bit of research because with the puppies coming and dealing with fucking washers that keep breaking and, all that stuff the last couple of weeks, I've been really, not really online as much other than for the shows I'm on or, my own show. No offense to any creators. I've caught what I can, but just life gets in the way sometimes. It happens. It happens to all of us.
Absolutely.
So I just got that little bit of bad news as I was making my, veggie burger, if you will, my plant-based Impossible Burger from Meyer. They sell 2 packs there and fried it up in some bacon grease, and it's quite delicious. So, yeah.
All good.
Got the washer and dryer picked up today. The Ken Moore washer we bought that wouldn't wash, but it wouldn't do a spin cycle when it washed, but it would do a spin cycle on its own. So yeah, that kind of sucked. But I got that taken care of after about 3 days, and then they came and picked it up this week. So and we're getting a full refund. So, bravo.
Yeah, so you should as well. Lumping that all the way up and then it didn't work. Oh, I get an echo as well. Who's that? It's not me. I'm muted on.
You should be fine.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you lumped it all the way in, didn't work, lumped it all the way out, lumped the old one back in. So yeah, bloody right, you should get a refund.
Damn.
Yeah. Monday, I ended up over at my mom's because I usually go on Wednesdays, but I went this Monday and helped out a little bit and was talking with her. And it was just my neck. Like I was telling you, my neck and shoulders and back were just sore from the 3 trips up and down. And the last washer I did was a front loader, and those fuckers are heavy. So that sucked. But I got through all of that. They came and got their washer and dryer today, so it's out of the garage. So that's good. That's done. We've had some storms. Ramon, my little friend from across the street, has got some chickens and roosters. So out of nowhere, and at first I would blame it on the weed, but I know it's not that. Out of nowhere, you'll start hearing a rooster cock-a-doodle-doo, and I'm sorry, I start laughing.
I don't think it's your dogs that are doing impersonation.
No, it's definitely not my dogs. So, but yeah, I've checked out the him, and he's doing his chickens and his roosters, which is fine. I check on him constantly, make sure he's all right. And he's just lonely, which is to be expected, with him just losing his wife and being close to 70 and whatnot. So I make sure I stop and talk to him every day or every couple of days, see if he might want to go get lunch or go out and do something. I make sure that I make my presence known so he's not alone.
He's a lovely guy. They were a lovely couple. So, through you, I feel like I know them. So.
Yeah. I mean, even though he's not here, Mr. Peabody, he talked with, he'd had conversations with Ramon and myself. I put him on live. I'm like, this is my friend from Australia. And Ramon was just like, oh my God, and he's got very broken English, but it was just adorable. Like he got the biggest kick out of the fact that, we were talking to somebody from the Upside Down. So,
Did you ask him to flush the toilet though? That's the main thing.
Yeah, I told him that unfortunately he can't take his computer into the house to show us, so we didn't ask.
Yeah.
You
tell him that Mr. Peabody was the original whorehound.
Yeah. Yeah. But hopefully he's doing all right. I haven't, like I said, it's been the 25th was the last time he kind of messaged me after the bit of stuff he's going through. So hopefully he's all right. Yeah, I've not been able to link up with him, and I've not caught him on here at all. So it happens, though. I mean, I know he's all right because his mom's not messaged me. So that way I know mom's not been like, hey, Paul's in the hospital or nothing. Not that he would be, but some people get worried, and I'm not that worried yet.
Yeah.
After we get past like 7-8 days of not hearing from him, that's when I finally am like, okay, wait a minute. And I'll reach out to him.
Mr. P is Mr. P. Yeah. I speak to him very infrequently, and I used to speak to him loads. I mean, we used to stay up like 3:30 in the morning to, whatever time it was for him. But Jesus, I miss those chats.
Oh yeah,
he's not around enough.
So. Well, it's kind of the whole point of this. When we first did it, I was just like, it was great because you and I had talked about it, and then we were able to launch it. And I'm like, okay, cool. But then it just worked out. We did the first one, then we did the second, then you're messaging me and like, hey, we're going to do, hey, what's up, Red Monarch? It was just lovely, Sherry. Hello. It was just a point of us getting together and doing what we wanted to do. And I mean, I did create Fun University to channel to kind of do what we're doing, but I'm going to keep test flowing everything through here for now. If we start getting bigger or something, then maybe I'll push it over there or, worst case, I can always add to the StreamYards even on my account where I can have more than just 5 people. Because you can have 6, but you have to include yourself. So,
I mean, get a good crew in. We can always take turns.
There's always that too. But that's what I'm saying, though. It's like if we get to the point where I need to be able to let a few more on, because I think that's a part of it too. If you keep it a little bit smaller, everybody kind of has a turn to talk and chat, and it doesn't get overbearing when you've got like 10 people on.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Jesse. Don't get me wrong. I love Jesse Miller to death. He's my brother from another mother. But some of his streams, it always was hard because you'd get on and then you'd barely be able to talk because there's so many people. All good people, though. Just too many.
I gotta say though, we don't have a lot of that here, where people are talking over other people. I mean, compared to where we've been before.
Just my opening when I was yelling at you that you're the best Jawa to trust.
Apart from that.
I mean, and that's okay. You were talking, and I was just going to keep going. I was like, sorry, I'm just being allowed to be loud.
That's the way you do it. You're American. Yeah. You're American. I'm English. I mean, we lost that colony, and we're a little bit bitter and
get over it.
Yeah, well, no, because look at all the resources you have. Your Navy, your Air Force, and pizza.
Pizza. President that can't ride a bicycle.
Not modern history. I'm going back a few hundred years,
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, that's the thing. Like, by doing this every week, last week, again, I was late because of the washers and stuff. I pre-did it while I was talking with you last night, Ootini. I said, the hell with it. I'm going to go ahead and get this done. And, so I did. And had it up early enough for everybody. So, yeah.
Yeah, I know. 7:00. Christ, I got home. I put on YouTube, and it's like, oh my God, going live at 7. I got to have tea and everything in between. A little bit of a rush tonight, but it's good. It's all good.
Oh yeah,
it's the weekend. I've been looking forward to it all day. I just been like, I got into work stupid o'clock in the morning. I was like thinking, I got to stream tonight, get a few beers, chill with the mates, have a few chats.
Well, I miss the old days, man. I miss hanging out on Discord and watching movies. And, Jezzer's not really been around much. He's got a lot going on. And so I haven't been doing that. And then, even with the streaming I do or promoting that I'm doing or being in the chat, I do enjoy jumping around from a couple different channels to help get more eyes on everybody. Hey, OG.
Greg! It's got to be a big OG for Greg turning up. Respect.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. So
nice to see you, Greg. Yeah, but I enjoy these. It's just a chill. It's what I've always wanted and what we do. It is literally a chill, and I love it.
Well,
You've
that was
had
the
a
whole
week
point
in
of Fun
work.
University, Brent. You knew
Yeah,
that,
man.
though.
But you've had a week in work, and you just want to chill, and you chill with people, and you get to know new people, and you can make friends, and oh man, it's lovely. I love this stream.
You have friends?
Well, I pay them.
Oh,
does that count?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I got friends. Oh, loads of friends. I've got a short bank balance, but loads of friends.
Right. It happens.
Oh dear, you bastards!
That's
At least you changed my name from last week. At least I'm
But you asked me to make it what it was last week. That was funny, and I even changed it after the pre-stream because we were laughing about it. It was pretty funny, but hey,
it was. But I had to explain what a Ootini is and what a fag is. So
that's what made it funny, though.
It's been over 2 minutes, so I can sort of say rude words now. So bum, fart, poo, willy. There you go.
You can say whatever you want. You're a big boy now.
Like big boy. Well, my mummy don't think so.
Hold on, Milton. I'm right in the middle. I will get to you. I'm not on
What's
that
he doing?
screen
What's
yet,
he doing?
brother.
What's he doing?
He's in the back. He's in the back because I was in the
I
middle.
just put him on show. Oh, is he? I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's in the back room. I got to get to him because I've got Frank in here, but I can't do Frank from here. I have to do it from the YouTube screen. So I've been in the YouTube screen, kind of watching and typing to everybody in the chat as Frank, and then I saw his, and I'm like, shit, hold on, buddy, I'm coming. But he's here now.
I'm coming, Elizabeth. I'm coming. She goes,
That's
I'm
right.
coming too.
That's right, Stephanie.
I can hear a voice coming through the ether. Speak.
How did you know my wife's name was Elizabeth? And that's what I said to her this afternoon. Hey-o.
Because she had it live on the interwebs and we got to watch it. You just didn't know.
Joke about that very easily could happen around here.
She wears a shirt that says, I can take big loads.
Oh! Too soon?
No.
Dear me.
Never.
You guys are horrible.
Yes, I have a PhD in horribleness.
Yeah, that's what we kind of do, though.
Yeah, that's
we come to be awful.
I still got my hair ribbon in my hair.
I didn't want to get still got his hair ribbon. You got hair, you lucky bastard.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
I haven't had hair since I was 17. I grew a beard because I don't have hair, so I got something to stroke.
You filthy bastard.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Filthy. It's a clean beard. It hardly has any food in it at all.
Oh, get this out. So
whoa, that is hair. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
And he's got a beard as well. You lucky bastard.
Bastard.
I can't help being the most handsome person in the world.
That is a fair bonnet. That is. Good Lord.
Oh, yeah.
It's just washed too. And I didn't.
Hey, all right.
Damn.
And I did my super glue it before.
He got himself all purdied up for the show. I greatly appreciate that, Milton.
Yeah. Hey,
I actually got myself prettied up for D&D, but then realized that I'm like, what, 4 or 5 hours too early for it?
Right. You knew we were going to be coming on it too. You just wanted to look all primp and proper. It's okay.
Yeah. You wanted to look like a tart and show off.
Tart.
That's right. Well, manly men have beards and hair, so there you go.
All right. Yeah, well, I got a beard. That'll do.
Mm-hmm.
I got hairy legs.
But you're a Jawa, so it's okay. It's not an insult.
Well, yeah, the robes hide a lot.
Yeah. Speaking of, since we are talking about Star Wars, I did not know this. I found out yesterday while being on Justin Proper's stream. Apparently, in the books, they turned Obi-Wan bisexual or something.
Oh, yeah.
Look, what? When?
Yeah.
Which
book?
After
Star Wars that we just dealt with, the Obi-Wan series that was complete and utter garbage.
Yeah.
They decided to do a book, and in the book, make it where he could have had a bi experience, or he was questioning his feelings of the rules, I guess, of the Jedi Order, and had feelings for a young man possibly, but didn't go on them because of the fact he was a Jedi. So again, he's still a superior Jedi, so get fucked.
So yeah, okay. Nothing to do with the fact that he was, a little bit, with the Mandalorian queen, whatever you want to call her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm so tired. Like, we don't have problems with, if you want to make a character in the Star Wars era that's that way and have a story, fine. But Lucas did not have this in his fucking notes, right? Obi-Wan we all grew up with, that was never even an inkling of a question. My question with the new was, is Rey a Kenobi? Because only a Kenobi has ever beaten a Skywalker. That was my whole thing. And
but the thing is, they have to make it that the main characters have changed sexual orientation because no one is interested in anything else. Literally, if you write a good story, I don't care if the character is, I don't care. Whatever their sexual gender is.
They have to tear down the old characters to make their new characters look good.
Yeah, but it doesn't work because everyone fucking hates it.
No strong men, no strong heroes. And now they got to be possibly fruity. And it's just like, I don't care if you're gay, queer, lesbian, or licking fucking somebody's ass. I don't fucking care. It doesn't belong with children.
The last one, no.
And it doesn't belong in movies and entertainment.
You would expect it in the Imperial Navy because, hey, it's the Navy. No disrespect, but, they got the history.
I do have to point out one thing, though. Obi-Wan Kenobi is a religious hippie. Okay? That's what a Jedi is. I don't think anybody's ever argued that.
Nah.
And all the religious hippies I hang out with all end up becoming queer. So it makes sense.
Well, I mean, yes and no, though. Pentecostal people don't end up gay. They just end up only marrying one set of people and staying together. And, for the most part in their religion, no TV, no rings. It's, and then you've got the Amish and whatnot.
And you can't tell me Yoda was straight. I mean, he was getting a young man to piggyback him around.
Whoa! No! You're reading too much into that. He's just using him as
You've been to Epstein Island once or twice.
I'm just playing the worst kind of devil's advocate.
Yeah. Well, all I'm saying is, like, it wasn't ever part of any original anything. And in 2022, you're going to take somebody that's never had any inkling of this shit and bring it forefront. And that's what they've been doing with everything.
I tell you what would have been
that news yesterday broke me to the point I didn't really care about Star Wars anyway, but I'm not even talking Disney anymore.
Adam,
I'm not even going to talk about Marvel shit. I was pretty much done anyway. I enjoyed Doctor Strange and the second Doctor Strange movie. I watched the Spider-Man movie, and I was just like, this is shit. I'm tired of the same shit. They did it in the last couple of movies. It's the same shit over and over. So I don't even want to, they're announcing all the shit they're doing. I'm not watching any of it, so I don't care.
I tell you what might be interesting is a homosexual clone story. That would be, I'm heterosexual. That would be quite interesting to me because the way they're bred and the Kaminoans and things like that and the sort of restraints that are put on them, I'd be more interested in that than finding out that Obi-Wan was gay, to be perfectly honest.
So you don't want to see the new Black Panther movie?
No, I wasn't having any plans. The only movie, two movies I was excited for. One was the Doctor Strange 2 movie, and the other was the Spider-Man Sony movie.
Yeah,
and I saw the Ghostbusters. I like the Ghostbusters. I don't agree with a lot of people that think it's a reboot. I feel it's more of a continuation because we're two sets of families past the original characters. But again, that's just my opinion. I can see where people could have that idea and feeling. Nothing wrong with it. But overall,
did everybody just miss what the little sand person just said? He wants to see clone porn. He wants to see clone porn.
What's
he
wrong
wants
with
to see
porn?
clones
I mean,
each other.
Tamir Morrison, he's a good-looking chap. I'm heterosexual, but he's a good-looking chap. He's a strong man.
I don't think you can say heterosexual after saying that you wanted to see clone porn.
That's kind of no, that's kind of like that whole Clooney thing though. Gay and straight people all love George Clooney. So see, you can't base your sexuality
off.
We don't
like George Clooney after fucking Batman.
I don't like him.
He's a prick.
Yeah, anybody that does Batman is at least bisexual. Like, I mean, have you seen that Adam West Batman? I know what him and Robin were getting up to in the dressing room.
There's
He
nothing
liked
wrong
it
with
when
Adam West
Robin was
Batman.
sliding up and
No.
down the bat pole. He really liked it.
And what about all this talk about the Batcave?
Whoa,
yeah.
no,
It was kind of dark
it's
in
not
that old
innuendo.
Batcave,
It's
too.
literally a cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just your butthole. That's all. It's that dark, damp butthole cave, man. And yeah, exactly. Like here, that Wakanda Forever. They should have not done any more Wakanda anything unless they're going to give the sister the mantle like they did in the comics, in my opinion. Yeah. And two, nobody gave a shit. Civil War was a better Black Panther movie than the Black Panther movie, for fuck's sake.
I think Batman was homophobic by technicality. I think he was genuinely scared of gay people. And you know Batman, he embraces his fears. So imagine what he got up to in the bedroom.
Well, instead of calling him Robin, he almost called him Swallow.
Well, he kept confusing Robin with Dick. Hey, Dick, I mean Robin. Yeah. Not Richard, no, it's Dick.
Yeah. It's straight up Dick. That's all it is.
That's all it was. So, yeah.
Straight up
okay, Dick. We've officially destroyed all the male idols in my entire life.
Yeah,
now
we are now going into deep territory here. Lord.
Oh, and Avatar 2, I didn't like the first damn movie.
No.
So I
don't see what everyone likes. People were saying, I want to live there. What the fuck?
Why? You can't breathe it. You can't breathe it.
There's literally, you can't get decent pizza there. Fuck you. I don't want to go there.
Yeah. But no, man.
It was a propaganda movie anyway. Who gives a shit?
Well, it was.
I don't know about you guys, but how many of the newer movies have you really, truly been excited for? Like, a couple ones I just named were it. There's nothing. I ended up liking Eternals when I watched it.
Dune? I like Dune.
Yeah.
Dune wasn't bad, yeah.
Yeah, fantastic soundtrack. I sound very German now. Soundtrack, and I'm looking forward to the second one. And my God, the characters they're going to choose for the other film, I'm really interested in seeing how they do. Christopher Walken as the Emperor Padishah. That's going to be quite interesting, to say the least. I want to see it. I want to see him playing Emperor Padishah. I really do.
I still gotta watch that Dune movie, and I knew you were. I know you were really wanting to see Maverick. But
I'm waiting. Yeah, my mate let me down. I'm just gonna wait till I can get it digital. I'll enjoy it either way. I'm one of those guys that likes his jet porn, so I'll be all right with it.
Okay, Red Monarch, nice.
Hey,
why do you keep talking about all your porn you like? You're one creepy little fanboy.
Because I got a one-track mind. That's why.
Wow, I got more things going on in my life. Like, wow, but it's nice to know you're having fun.
He hasn't been the same since he went to Fire Island that weekend.
I haven't been the same since I went to Navarra 7. When I left Tatooine, I went to Navarra 7. I just embraced the world. To be perfect,
I thought it was the day you went to Deranged's house. Ooh.
He's gonna be sorely mistaken over here.
Sorely mistaken.
I think some people are taking the piss on my West Country accent. I'm getting the impression.
Maybe a little.
I'm not saying your accent sounds posh at all. What are you talking about?
It's not posh. I come from the West Country. I sound more like someone from the Shire.
I live in Hobbiton, but it sounds like that you've been there and stayed.
Oh yeah.
I've been to the Prancing Pony. I know what real life is like. That's all I'll say. Oh dear God, I'm getting hot. I haven't started crying yet, but I'm getting hot.
You're getting hot.
Getting hot.
Is my porn diverse and inclusive? It's what I like anyway. It's what floats my boat. So that's enough of that.
I do have a serious question for you guys. I need a weird random object that may or may not be imaginary for my D&D character to be arguing with.
An orb.
An orb.
An orb. Okay.
Sorry, I'm the only one that's answered the question.
But
I could have said table, but you know.
Oh, you could always use a butt plug, I guess.
Well, I was thinking for my buddy Dion Green, a double purple dildo, just because.
Oh, here we go.
Double header
again.
Double header, because it's Dion, so you know.
And I'll just try it out with my I will just try it out with my character's accent. I don't trust that dildo.
Did they have double-headed dildos back in the D&D universe? You gotta think that, you know.
No, I bet they did. They were probably made of metal.
Probably wood as well.
Mm-hmm. The
What's
stem
the
splinters.
Imagine getting a splinter from that. Yeah, imagine getting a splinter from that. No, thank you. Yeah,
the thing is, you know,
shiver my timber.
That's the pirate version. Jim lad, get me dildo out of the locker right now.
I have to go, guys. My friend's ringing. Love you.
All right, buddy. No problem. Later. Yeah, dude. Talk about uncomfortable splinters. That would be some not fun shit at all.
You know they had glory holes on the old pirate boats.
Well,
but the problem was there was usually a dude in it, not a chick.
Hold on, they were the first democracy. You could have gay marriages on the pirate ship. So you know,
it was either that or the poop deck.
Well, yeah, you don't want to clean the poop deck, but you know, you could meet at the poop deck.
Poop deck pappy.
You know, they were very what's the word I'm looking for that doesn't rhyme with anything that goes on nowadays? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They were very democratic. That'll do.
Mm-hmm.
They're democracies. You could vote for the captain. You could get rid of the captain. You know, you have gay marriage. You can retire. You got to share the booty. If you were injured, you got to share money. You know.
Yeah.
They were like modern society, way before their time.
Pirates.
They just had quite short lives, but you know.
Popeye's dad was poop deck, and then they had the old sea hag.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't live in those days. No dental, no insurance, you know, no health and safety.
Who says that we got that now?
you drank rum, dude. You didn't need dental. You just
don't like rum.
You know?
That's it. I do not like rum.
Oh, I don't either. I mean,
do you like spam?
I like spam, but that's more medieval, as far as I'm concerned, or you know, or even spammity spam. That's you know, that's
it's definitely not my favorite thing to eat, but when there's no ham, it does work.
Yeah.
You know, we've had this discussion before about spam. It was invented as a poor man's meat during World War II, sent to England. The Brits loved it. The GIs hated it.
Yeah.
That's the history of spam.
Hawaiians love it.
Oh, they love it. Hawaiians. Oh, yeah. They eat that shit on everything.
Easily pleased, and obviously. I mean, they live in Japan as well, you know, but well, some people are easily pleased. Spam is so gross. You're absolutely right. It is. I haven't had spam in decades. My mum used to do it every bloody Christmas. Ugh, disgusting. It's probably why I learned to cook. Because I just couldn't eat the rest of the shit she was cooking.
Have spam fritters.
No, but I got mate in work. He loves spam. And I'm going, you realise that was like a poor man's...
Oh, yeah.
meat.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, no, I fucking love it. It's great. It's like, no, mate, it's shit. Trust me. God, it's like luncheon meat. We used to have this thing called luncheon meat, and you go to a shop and go to a counter, you take a ticket, you'd order your luncheon meat. It wasn't proper meat, it was just full of other shit. And then you pay a fortune in this paper bag for this crappy meat, and then you thought, oh yeah, I'm so rich, because you couldn't afford ham or fucking beef or anything like that.
Right.
Ah, those days.
Fingers and mash.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Good sausage. We got a great sausage shop here. They do different flavors. You can have like barbecue sausages, pork and apple, things like that. The sausages there are fantastic. Great for barbecues and great for just normal cooking. Turkey sausages, I love. They're good for you and they taste gorgeous.
Right.
Just a little
I've got this here. I'm going to share this because I know a lot of you guys haven't seen this. This is my buddy Tony Tone Deaf from Clown World Review. And I'm sorry, but what he says on here is very, very important. So here we go. Yeah, I think I've got everything set right. Yeah, there we go. And
all I'm saying is that Biden gets to redefine what a recession is. then I actually get to redefine what 9 inches is. All I'm saying is if I can get to redefine what a perception is, then I actually get to redefine what 9 inches is.
Gotta love it. Good old Clown World Review. That's Tony Tone Deaf from Clown World Review. You'll catch me there on Tuesdays with him and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's another good guy. But when he did that video, it just made me laugh. I just couldn't help it. That shit was hilarious.
I be honest, I couldn't quite hear him because of the echo.
Yeah, it was an echo to me, and it was very low, so I couldn't
really hear what he was saying. Yeah,
it'll probably play on the stream better. But he's just saying if the president can, redefine what something is, then he should be able to redefine what 9 inches is.
I've heard that before. Someone else said that the other day.
Yeah. So when Tony actually did that, I lost my shit. I just died laughing, and I'm actually going to I love it so much. I'm even putting it in the chat, guys. That's how much I love this guy. And the word
I heard someone say that the other day, and I can't remember who it was now.
It's right there. Click on the link. You can check it out yourselves. For all of you that if it didn't come through, I apologize. It's just my setup. But yeah, dude, he did that the other day, and I dropped my phone. I was laughing so hard. I was like, okay, this is air. This is air time. So of course, I'm gonna put it on my channel. Like, yes, I will. You bet your ass.
Oh, dear. Redefine what's funny.
It made me laugh, man. That's the important stuff we get. The friends that make stuff that make you laugh.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Jesus Christ. It's not worth having fun unless you're having it. So there's enough crap in the world nowadays.
Nobody's got a sense of humor anymore.
Oh, tell me about it. People are just so sensitive. It's just like, really? Like 20 years ago, whatever, when I was a bit younger, you were like that. Good Lord, you wouldn't last long in a job or anywhere else.
No.
Oh, exactly. This
they
shit of your attitude
to him now. I mean,
your attitude and your beliefs don't matter when you check in at work. No. That shit you check out at the door, yo.
Yeah, but literally, I've got someone in work who has pronouns, and I'm waiting to meet that person. And when I meet them, I'm going to say, well, you're plural, because you say they and them. And I want to see their response. I mean, we have gender-neutral toilets and everything now. It's like, if you have a certain type of plumbing, you're one or the other. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be cruel, but that is all there is to it.
I agree 100%.
You cannot feel a certain way and not either squat or stand. I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't care if it's a men's room or a woman's room. If I got to go, I'm coming in and going. Like,
Yeah, I mean, we've all been in either or if we've had to at certain times in our lives. But, I mean, the ladies are so much cleaner. They smell nice and they got flowers and everything. But that doesn't make me want to change. It just means that, they got nicer toilets than we have. But, hey, we got rhino cakes to chew on. So we're lucky.
Well, when I used to work at the casino and we'd have to clean the bathrooms and stuff, the women's bathroom was always nasty. Nasty.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and their dressing room and everything.
That's strange because I have never been in a ladies' toilet that isn't nice. It smells nice, got flowers, things like that. I mean, yes, I've been in one in a club where there was cocaine sniffing.
Oh well,
that one wasn't so good, but apart from that, most of the places I've been in, lady-wise, they've been nice.
Okay.
Not that I frequent a lot of places like that, but sometimes, the loos are broken or you're busting and your wife, whatever, sits outside. Or I've been to gay places, whatever, and I've had to go in whatever. With my wife, I have to hastily say. So, we got an X-Wing and a waterfall. Lovely.
Yeah, I did that one. I forgot to put it up. See, this is what happens. I was watching YouTube, and I had to switch it to my phone so I can have that going while this is going. And yeah.
That's nice.
I saved up some Star Wars backgrounds for this week. I was like, oh, yeah. So then I've decided, half an hour after going live, I might as well use them.
Well, at least you got a T65 instead of that fucking shitty T70 that they produced. Jeez. Yeah, let's cut a bit off the wing and we'll say it's a new fucking X-Wing. Yeah, that'll make loads of money. Twats.
Mm-hmm.
Good Lord. Yeah, I like
Well,
that.
again, I understand that in the state we're in, why they're doing this shit, but it's not worked in decades, and I'm just tired of it. And I'm tired of all these channels that claim they have to watch it for their channel. That's bullshit. I mean, you have exceptions. You've got people like, for me, it's like Jeff Hicks from, World Class Bullshitters. They watch it. They tell you what they felt, so you can make a decision and go watch it if you want to or not. Period. But they don't specifically go, hey, I'm going to go to this movie that I absolutely don't care about and watch it because I have a channel.
Yeah. But when I did the same thing, I hated it. When I watched that whole season of Doctor Who, I hated it. Absolutely loathed coming home thinking I've got to watch an episode of Doctor Who and then talk about it, know, on the day, whatever. It was
Picard was that bad for me when we watched it. The only part that made it good was us all watching it together and then tearing it apart afterward.
I mean, the first 3 episodes were fine, and then after that, everyone was on board exactly the same. Oh my God, this is awful. I was talking to Greg earlier, and it was like, yeah, sorry, Greg, I'm not so much into Star Trek anymore because Discovery and Picard ruined it for me. I haven't seen any of the new stuff. I saw a few clips. I liked, I even laughed at the scene where Pike was cooking for the Orions on this whatever Star Trek it is at the moment. But I'm not really that interested in watching it. I look forward to my Star Wars more than anything nowadays. So Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, I'm in for that.
Yeah.
As you know.
Well, I've made this same tired-ass joke numerous times, but I'm going to do it again. What's the difference between Star Wars and Star Trek? There isn't. They both suck.
There used to be a world of difference. Like I said to Greg earlier, it used to be rock and roll compared to classical music.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But now it's ticking boxes. I've heard there's supposedly, again, another Firefly maybe remake in the books, which I would be looking forward to if they get the original cast together.
Well, they can't get them all because 2 of them are dead.
Yeah.
Well, apart from
those
the 2
that are
that
still
dead.
alive.
Yeah, but then again, Book died in the movie anyway.
Yeah, and the actor, he died in real life too.
Yeah. So
So yeah, in that case, sure, but I'm just so scared of them fucking because everything they've touched, they fucked up. I mean, literally everything that they have been touching lately. And when does this shit stop? Because entertainment's been downhill for at least 20 years. Not quite like this, but it's been on the downfall.
Do you think 20 years?
I do, yeah, easily.
Really? What year are we in now? 2022. No. BSG, 2004. No way. No.
It's when they started the turn, though. That's when you started seeing a lot of gays.
The remake of Battlestar Galactica is fucking amazing. I don't care if people like Starbuck as a female or what. It was a fucking amazing series.
Oh, yeah,
and
I
a
never
bold
watched
move.
it.
The music is fantastic. The story is fantastic. The filmography is fantastic. It's just a complete. It's fantastic. In my opinion.
Yeah, no. I mean, I never really watched the series or anything. I mean, I remember the original as a kid a little bit, but not because Peabody and I had this conversation. And I'm like, dude, I don't fucking really know a lot about it because I never watched it as an adult. I remember it as a kid more than anything.
Well, I mean, 2 shows me and my ex-wife watch: Firefly religiously, and BSG, which she started to fall out of, but I just kept on watching it. And I'm sorry, it hooked me straight from the pilot episode.
They really hosed Firefly.
Yes, they did. I mean, Serenity. I know they say, "Oh well, this was our way to wrap things up." I prefer Firefly to Serenity.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Serenity was a little bit
rushed. Oh, Firefly! They could have done so much with that series.
Oh, good Lord, absolutely.
See, I never saw it. These are all shows I never saw because I was.
But when it's like Space Above and Beyond.
Yeah,
I don't know if anyone knows that series.
I remember it. Yeah.
And it came on TV, and I was like, "Oh, I want to watch more of this." And then before long, it's like, "Oh, this is the last episode of Space Above and Beyond." No, it's barely the first season. You've ended the story. He's rescued the girl. The rest of his guys have died, and you left it on a cliffhanger. No, it was a fantastic series.
There's a lot of shows they've done that with, left them on a cliffhanger because they thought they would bring them back and they didn't.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why, because they realize at the end when it's too late that, this was a moneymaker.
Well, I'll have to admit they did.
And I don't understand why.
Alienation, they brought it back and tied up all the loose ends. That they did do. Yeah.
I never really I've only seen the film Alien Nation. I've never seen the TV series. But it's like Babylon 5 was really the only TV series they allowed to go from beginning to end.
Yeah.
And BSG. But I think they still rushed the ending a bit, maybe changed it a bit. But yeah, Babylon 5 was pretty much the only series they allowed to go from beginning to end.
Well, they originally had planned on it to run 5 years, and then when they had set it up, they had set a course, and they couldn't change course once they realized, hey, we got a money maker here. They couldn't do anything.
It wasn't just that. It was a bloody good story.
Yeah.
I mean, you watch it from beginning to end. Apart from Legend of the Rangers.
And they couldn't change.
There we go.
What the hell?
Yeah. Nothing like getting feedback from your speaker that's on the other side of the room.
Yeah, I know. I could hear a fair bit of noise.
It kept busting up because it was playing from the TV, and like I had it muted, but then it synced. Then it wouldn't mute. Then it unmuted. I'm like, what the hell?
I just want to say before we go off to, we're going to go off topic here, but before we lose it, Red Monarch said, topic for you gentlemen, I'm not a fan of fake-ass Ryan Kennel, but how do you feel about him being accused of a racist personality on YouTube? I honestly don't know who that person is. Sorry.
I know the name more than anything.
All right. I don't know who the person is, so I'm sorry.
Geeks and Gamers guy.
Oh, is it? Right, okay.
Oh, Ryan. No, yeah. Now yeah.
Ryan Canal, RK Outpost, right? I think that's what he's talking about.
Oh, that one. Oh, I sort of know now, but not quite still, because obviously I don't follow. Sorry.
I know. I don't really watch a lot of YouTube anymore. I used to watch a shit ton of YouTube.
I put music on, I read a book, I make models. I don't really watch YouTube, sorry. But yeah, okay. Actually, I have watched a few of their videos. Racist?
I don't know. I don't know anything about the man.
It's personal preference, isn't it? He didn't come across as a racist to me, but I've only seen a few videos, so I can't really make judgment on that.
Nothing personal there, Red Monarch. I'm not a Friday Night Tights guy. I wasn't a Gary guy. I don't have anything like personal against. Some shit just doesn't click with some people. Gary was that way with me. We were just salt, oil and water. It wasn't, it wasn't gonna ever work. Nothing. I don't hate the guy. I don't care for him. It's just that. The issue I have was there was that whole deal with WCBS and everybody showing up after the pandemic thing, and then whatever happened, which to me personally, I'm not getting into what happened, who said this, that, or the other, but in my mind, at my age, after us losing the rights to all get together, that anybody that could show up should show up and have fun, period. It's just that simple. It was a celebration of us as humans coming together. Shit happened, whatever. But, back in the day before Gary was anything, he was on World Class Bullshitters. Jeff got people to go there, and I was a part of that and a part of WCBS back then. So then when what happened, yeah, I could see where, people kind of are bouncing. But when it comes to Ryan, he's the one that called Doomcock's people retarded or something. And I know Doomcock as well. But I don't even catch his shows. I don't Patreon anybody anymore. I got my own shit to do, but I still on occasion will catch some of his stuff when he's live, and I go off on Fridays. Sometimes I'll jump in and say hi, or I'll just put it on the TV and go to sleep. But the thing with Doomcock for me, and again, this is just when I'm speaking about myself. I love the guy because he was funny. Like back his older stuff, it was hilarious. And then, the stick that he does, I love it. I think it's funny. But again, I haven't really been around as much in the last 2 years because once I went full tilt on with Red Pill Society and the Men's Room and a couple other channels, yeah, I really wasn't watching as much because I was producing content. But again, I don't like. I've talked with Ryan. It's been a while back, but when everybody was going to, oh crap, one of the video game streams, Twitch. There was a big Geeks and Gamers thing there a couple years back, and I was in that. But that's about it. Like, I haven't seen anything that Jeremy himself has done in quite a while either. But again, I'm not really looking. Again, I missed out on Jeff announcing that they're not going to be at Horror Hound, and that's just because in the last 2 weeks I haven't really been on air other than to stream because everything I got going on here at the house with puppies and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, at the end of the day, when it comes to that, you know, when somebody's, you can give them X amount of times, and then yeah, you know, as a listener, that's the thing. If they're not catching your ear, or you're not liking something, that's when you lose people. And we've had that happen on other channels that we've been a part of, and you know, it's flying with 2 people now, unfortunately. You know, there's just so many channels that are out there nowadays, and depending on what you're specifically looking for, you know, type up a subject and you never know what you're going to get and or who you're going to find. So
you can only watch so many channels in a day anyway.
Yeah, on top of repeating the same shit over and over.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not just that. I mean, if you gel with a certain nuance of what someone says, then you're going to turn up more often.
Yeah,
I think. You know,
well, yeah, like we come on here, we have no dreams of being big star. Like we come on here for us. Like we would be we do this a couple times throughout the week, not on air. So I mean, like this is just our daily get together.
And you don't want to hear those conversations because we enjoy them, but they're a little bit probably boring. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not like we're not. It's not because of cursing or not. They're boring. It's just us talking about our days and what we're doing and plans and just as normal people do. We just talk.
Talk about stuff like, man, I had diarrhea like you wouldn't believe.
Well, no, not quite that, but we like when I started streaming, which was a complete never done it before because I had a headset. And I thought I'd be on once and that'd be it. And other people take over. And then I started streaming regularly. And it's like every bloody week and then every year and then other channel. And then it was like, I don't enjoy it because what I wanted to do was have fun. And I said to you, Adam, the other week, I have fun on this channel. I don't care what we talk about. Anyone can jump in. They can talk about what they want and we have fun. And that's what I missed. And I love this. That's why I love this channel.
Well, with Raquel jumping in too, like her streams are so late that that's like early morning when you're going to work because she'll be on at midnight, so that's 5 a.m., 6 a.m. So you're not going to be able to.
I'm just about getting ready for work, but I mean,
so when she's able to jump in here and stuff, it's great because it's like I've told her, it's her and I, and she gets it too, and of course I know that DL knows. It's. If you are just in one circle of people, then that's all you hear. But like I go 3-4 different circles, because I've got different people that watch different people, and I'm friends with everybody. So it just worked for me. It works out because you can bring other people to the dance, if you will, that they might not have found on their own.
I love it. I love meeting new people, and I don't care if you like the same thing as me or not. If we can find some common ground, whatever. But I like hearing stories, and it's not just a regimented, thing where we're going to only discuss this. We can literally, like the other week, we went random, didn't we? We were talking with Bollocks, and we went from one thing to another, and it just went completely random. By the end of the night, I didn't even know where we'd started. It was great,
But that's the whole
chaos.
point. Like I don't email anybody and say here's the topics. I don't. Like this is not a joke for anybody that's watching for the first time or the 11 people that are watching. If you didn't know, Brent and myself, Mr. Ootini and myself, we talk like this on Discord all the time. The first stream was him on Discord because we couldn't get StreamYards to work for a while. So, I mean, and I've messaged with DL a lot. I've accidentally FaceTimed him while doing laundry. And like literally, I'm switching out potty pads and I hear a voice. I'm like, why do I hear fucking DL? So it's like, all right, and there he was. And we had a great conversation, and we've all got each other's phone numbers and all that stuff. So I mean, it's you know, at any time we're having crazy conversations. This is just the bit that we record.
But this is great. I mean, how many times have I seen you picking up shit? You know, while we're talking.
Literal shit.
Literal dog shit. I mean, fucking, we don't care. He's cleaning the yard. He's having a spliff. No, he's not, because that might be illegal in his state. He's having a recreational smoke. And how many times? We just fucking talk the shit. And this is what I like, you know.
He's walking around and goes, picks it up and goes, this is shit.
Oh, the real bad ones are when it's in the office and we're doing something and one of the dogs let one rip in the hole. It's like, oh my gosh.
The other day when you woke up and the first thing you put your hand in.
Yeah, no. So I'm waking up. They're pushing me off the couch. I put my hand out, and the corner of my hand just catches the poop. And I'm like, fucking really? You know, you get up, you go. I picked up the shit. I threw it out. I go wash my hands and everything. Okay, I'm good to go. Take a piss because I'm already up. I might as well. This is at 4 a.m.
Couldn't you wash the shit off with your piss? You know,
just on my hands to get the shit off, then wash with some. No, so, you know, but it's like, okay, I'm up. I'm going to pee now because in 20 minutes I'll be getting up anyway to pee. And then I come in here to move a toy, and they had pooped next to the toy.
Oh my god, dang dog!
Oh, crying.
So I'm like, you gotta be. No, it was two different piles of shit, but it's just like, really, guys. I'm like, guys.
And they're laughing about it. They're sitting there just laughing at you. They're like, look here, we can shit and piss anywhere we want, and he's coming to clean it up.
Last night, they were all coming up to him wanting cuddles, and they were climbing over the fence and everything. Oh, they look so cute. And I know they're little piss and shit machines.
Oh, yeah.
But they're just gorgeous. I love them.
That's why they poop by the toy, but hid it so you didn't see it. So that right when you grabbed it, like 20 of your fingers went right in the shit.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
But again, that was something that was a conversation we had last night as I was setting up the stream and, you know, about to get my hotel room and all that shit. So yeah, that's what we do. And a lot of times your streamers, a lot of the streamers, the good hosts and the guys that are doing streams that I am blessed to be a part of and get to stream with sometimes, that's how they are off air as well. Because we're not putting on a production in the show. To some extent, yes, I try to do stuff when the dogs are quieter and whatnot, you know, so you don't have all the barking in the background. But, you know, I can only do what I can do. So, unfortunately, that's it. And that's, you know, the guys that do this for a living are great at it. I just do this to have fun with my friends.
Yeah, but that's the best thing. Literally, you're not after it for the money. You think you're friends, and we can all come together. Anyone can come on. Anyone can say whatever they want, whether it be in the chat or, you know. Yeah. That is more important than someone who just wants Patreons, you know,
super chats,
all that sort of crap. Sub to the channel and pay this month to get emojis. You know, that's the biggest gift, rather than just fucking, you know, oh, I love you if you give me money. You know, you're just so genuine.
Well,
I love you.
So you got to perform for the people, you know, to get those super chats. You know,
we're not fucking dancing monkeys.
Dance, monkey, dance.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I mean, I'll put on my sunglasses and I'll put on my hat. You know, I'll put on my little performance that I do.
Yeah,
but it's for my own entertainment. You know, I'll put on my hats. I'll put on my do-rag. It doesn't matter. I mean,
everything is comfortable
right
here.
You know?
Everything is. You can say what you want if you want to join.
Have you had the clown on for a while on the stream?
Yeah. You know, I haven't wheeled him over because he's kind of keeping the dog fence pinned up. But you know, the clown's there. And, you know, I'm not even going full screen. That's how much you know. But I do those little bit of things because I do it in real life too. Like when I was all dressed up as the United States champion of the men's room, when I took mailbox stickers to a title belt, adult title belt, and put it on that bitch and was walking around Comic-Con talking about the men's room and Etep Wokuian's place to be with reviews with Etep with me. And I went the day before that with my brother and did the exact same shit. That's just me though. I'm a fun guy. What can I say? If you're going to bring me on and expect me to read from a script, you're fucked. Because one, I'm 3/4 of the way blind any fucking way. I don't read the script. Two, I smoke weed and forget shit all the time.
And he's
nowhere
Fun
near as bad as
University.
my brother Jez, but still, it's okay. And then 3, I got to get shit out before they go nuts. So that's generally my whole thing is try to get it out. Like if I come off as an asshole, because I'm sure I do sometimes, I'll interrupt people, and I don't mean to. And they all know this about me too. Like if I'm trying to hurry up and get something out, normally if I hear grumbling going on, and I know for 20 minutes I'm not going to be able to talk.
He keeps it real, like like a guy's about to be interrupted by barking.
Yeah, I mean, I've had to ask him before because the dogs behind me in the other room would be barking. I can hear it. I'm like, can you guys hear that? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, I am sorry, because I don't have a headphone because my Bluetooth doesn't work on my computer and never has. So I can't do a Bluetooth anyway.
Was it last week or the week before?
They're jumping around in the background. I can see them jumping around.
Yeah, no, they were jumping like that last night. Oh, it's the same fucker as well. Yeah, you're just such a whorehound, you are. Fucking
it's olive oil. She's
olive oil.
Oh, Popeye.
Literally, she was doing that all night last night. I was chatting to Adam, and all night it was head up, head up, head up, head up.
Or she's right.
It's like watching
on the gates and stuff, looking at you. Frank came over yesterday and did it. They know they're the real stars. They know everybody comes here to see the Wiener Dog Clan.
Yeah, but they were well behaved last night. Didn't hear any barking. They just like jumping like camera whores. So,
yeah, yes, they do. But yeah, I mean that's just it, man. That's what we do. Oh, look at who made it,
Dr. Monkeypox.
Yeah, I'm just here to have fun with my friends that are here to have fun, and if y'all have fun with us, great. And if
here we go, fucking
great.
Oh, here we go. Dr. Bollocks is here. Time for me to slit my other wrist.
Yeah.
Again?
How many times did you slit that wrist?
Well, no, I had one wrist slit, but that was an accident. But I might do the other one, deliberately with him around.
Mm-hmm.
Get him in. Go on. Let's see what he's got to say this week.
Well, we got to wait and see. I don't know. I don't think Bullocks has got the balls, the cojones to join.
He's coming every week so far, hasn't he? I think.
Look here, Milton's back.
He's made it for 2 of the 4, I think, that we've done. So he's made it for half.
We've been in more than that. I thought we've been in every one.
What am I doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
And who with and for how long?
Well, you got Milton in now.
We were talking about the doctor in the chat. Dr. Bullshit himself.
Yeah, Dr. Bollocks. He likes to think that I'm his favorite fan.
But you're my favorite
Dr. Love.
The furthest from the truth that Dr. Bollocks is my fucking idea of an idol. Jesus Christ.
Look, I'm the only role model here.
You're the only role model here? Okay, well, we'll roll a D6.
Well, damn.
Roll a D6, but that's my attack dice.
Well, you're adversarial.
Yeah, I pay sorcerers are useless.
TDK, rock slide. Oh, sorry.
That was Vince McMahon.
Oh, dear.
See? Always fun.
Backgrounds. What else we got?
Yeah, I got to get my stupid thing to work again.
Oh, it doesn't matter. We'll just see each other talking.
Yeah.
Actually, I can actually see Milton Knowles' avatar now. Oh, very very old Warhammer, I would say.
Yeah.
That's just me. Oh dear. Well, come on then, Doctor. Are you coming in the fucking chat or what? I'd worship your toenail clippings. Up yours, you prick.
I rolled a 4. Are you the DM or what?
Oh, well, okay. Sorry, you lost.
Hey, hang on. A 4 would be halfway. It'd be a passing roll if I had my modifier.
No, hold on. What's wrong with fucking proper dice? You don't use your fucking phone to roll dice. You use fucking dice. I got bags of fucking dice in my house. You don't use a phone.
I play it with people overseas online. Everybody's
play it with your phone. You just man. Whatever
actually,
happened to having fun?
We normally play on Owlbear, and there's a setting on it where everybody can see the dice rolls, and it stops a group of wankers from arguing with each other.
But you could have a camera, and you could have your fucking dice like in a tray, and you could do it that way as well. You know.
The thing is, I'm the trustworthy one. I'm one of the people that are allowed to roll dice.
You're trustworthy,
right? They trust you with a die.
Don't cheat at games.
I'm sorry, but you can't roll dice on a phone. No, it has to be a physical object shaped like a dice that goes in a fucking tray, and then it goes.
Okay, I'll grab my big purple. Hang on.
Go on, you grab your
big purple thing. Yeah, go grab it.
So you got two heads.
Later, Red. Later, Red's got to go.
Is this
Take care, Red Monarch.
Later,
if you ever end up wanting to come on, or you can, man, let us know.
Absolutely, anyone can.
These streams generally start at 2 and can go till 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or even 5. This is just us hanging out with whoever wants to hang out. Yay,
proper dice.
Yeah, all my dice are giant and royal purple and made out of wood.
My God, all my dice are just like different sizes, and there are hundreds of them. And I just like collect them in box sets over the years, and it's like, yeah, you can never have enough dice.
Stop it.
By the way, I only have D6s at the moment because I haven't been able to find other dice made out of wood that are giant.
You would have D6s.
Hey, but I have 3 D6s. It's all I need. It's all I really need because I only cast magic missile.
Okay.
And my persuasion is something like +9 at level 1, so it's like, yeah, I'm sweet. My character has my character only has 8 health points. If my character loses 8 points of health, my character's dead.
You're gonna set me off. I'm crying already. You've only got D6s.
There's a reason our DM hates us. Like, she just hates us all.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh,
yeah, our DM hates us all, and by the way, it's only this is only our first campaign. We're just buying all this shit.
Oh, I play it. Excuse me. I gotta try and get composure. I played.
Hey, I got a player's handbook coming in the post.
Right, I tell you what I'm looking forward to is Spelljammer re-release coming August, December this year. I love Spelljammer. I've got a complete collection of Spelljammer, as Adam knows. So yeah, I might have to buy this one when it comes out. Though I have heard that 5th edition is a bit traffic lighty. So we'll see. We'll see.
Right.
Oh my God, my sides are hurting. D6s. Oh, it tickled my fancy. Sorry.
Well, that's what it is, man. You finally get to laugh again.
It's because he's tickling his fancy.
He's tickling my fancy. He's got a D6. Well, I got fucking D20. Suck on that, bitch. Oh, good Lord. Oh,
makes it worse.
I'm crying.
My D&D character technically belongs in Pathfinder. Because I wanted to play a changeling that didn't. I wanted to play a changeling that didn't have penalties, and I managed to wiggle away to do it.
I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I best not be cruel.
You know that Pathfinder characters are cross compatible with D&D 5th edition, don't you?
Yes, and I know 5th edition is like traffic, like fucking central and things like that. Sorry, I got up to 3.5. I collect role-playing games. I don't really play them. I haven't played D&D since I was in school, which was a couple of years ago.
You're making fun of me, but I actually play them when you don't.
Yeah, you play it, but I know what's going on in the fucking background. So that's why we don't play it anymore.
I mean. Like, I'm an expert at D&D. Like, I've played 8 sessions.
Wow. Oh God.
But I watch Critical Role.
But I'm still looking forward to Spelljammer when it comes out on the 5th edition. I don't know what it's going to be like. Jesus Christ, I hope it's good. Oh, I really do. Oh, sorry.
You want to see my character sheet?
Yeah, go on. I mean, I used to play in school and then go around my mate's house, and his brother was on a date at that time, so he used to fucking TTK us all the time. Bastard.
The bastards.
I know.
Sorry, I play with little cheat sheets, so it actually takes me a bit to get my character sheet, and I'll just
it's fine. Crack on.
turn my thing around.
Oh.
Well, see, I told you I found some new Star Wars stuff. At least
Yeah, you got a bit of Vader and Endor. Nice.
Yeah. Got some more too.
A few ships blowing up, but I don't remember a battle in Endor. There was one over Endor. That must just be the TIE fighter pilots crashing badly.
Well, if they're new World Order pilots, then we know why.
They can't.
Ooh,
They can't shoot with the damn.
Saw the First Order. Jesus Christ! It was
That's
Imperial
my
Remnant for ages.
It's horrendous on him.
All right, let's see. Where's
my character has a 10 in strength, so that's +0. Dexterity, they have a 15, so that's +2. Their con one is +2. Their intelligence is +1. Their wisdom is +0, but their charm is +4. With their bonuses, that makes it a +6 with anything they do.
I'd love to play D&D again, but there's no one fucking around. I mean, there's this cafe in my city that plays board games and things like that, but you can't find anyone to play that sort of stuff because they just don't want to put the time in anymore. I miss those days.
Do you got Discord?
I'm on Discord. I was invited to a D&D one, but they were doing it on days when I couldn't turn up. So
I'm free every day of the week, and it only takes 2 players.
Yeah, I work Monday to Friday. I'm in a really shitty job at the moment. Friday nights.
At least you got a job.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can have my job if you want it because it's shite. Yeah, Monday to Fridays in a job. Fridays here. Saturday and Sunday doing chores normally, or resting and doing chores. So.
Yeah.
But I would love to.
My
persuasion
is +6. No wonder why I could persuade that cave giant that couldn't speak my language to get the hell out of the cave. Well, it was me and an NPC dwarf. Like,
he wasn't going to do much. Yeah, I mean, I collect like Gamma World, Spelljammer was mainly my thing. 3.5, I just really started collecting. What else? A lot of Games Workshop, older stuff. Battlefleet Gothic, Inquisitor, that sort of stuff. Cyberpunk. Yeah, started getting into that as well.
I used to be into Gothic stuff, but on top of that, I used to look like a 17-year-old girl when I was into it. So, yeah.
Well, did they bring Battlefleet Gothic back? Or weren't they supposed to, or something? Or was it Adeptus
Gothic's
Titanicus
never died, man.
I don't know. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff sitting here, and I don't know anyone that plays it. But Adeptus Titanicus, I got that as well. And
no, I didn't mean the board game. I meant like the fashion.
Oh, I'm not talking about the fashion. I'm talking about the board game.
Yeah.
Well, that's just it, though. It's like you don't really know. Like we've got tons of board games and stuff too for like grandkids and shit. Yeah, I mean nowadays everybody plays everything electronical. They don't,
well, They even recently brought back. Oh bloody hell! What was it called? It was a Games Workshop license, which then they gave to Parker Brothers, and they made a board game out of it. Oh Christ! It was sort of like Talisman, but it wasn't quite. Oh, what's the name of it? Bloody hell! I can't remember now. They recently brought that out again. Oh God!
Hang on, my
Hero Quest. It was, I think it was. Yeah.
My character is supposed to be 85, not 75.
Hey, gentlemen, I hate to cut it short, but I gotta go. I gotta go take care of something.
All good,
Yeah,
man.
take care.
I'm glad you were able to come play with
Oh,
us
yeah.
for a bit, man.
I'll catch you
Absolutely.
next week if possible.
Yeah, man. Like I said, it's going to be pretty much the same setup. We generally going to always go right around 2:00. You know, I mean, give or take a few minutes, but I mean that's generally that time frame works best
Yeah.
for Brent
And
and
Greg's
myself.
going too. Oh
Yeah,
dear.
you texted me to help remind me today.
Not a problem, buddy. But yeah,
Alrighty.
you have a good rest of the evening, my friend.
All right, you guys have a good one.
Thanks,
Take
buddy.
care.
Okay, bye.
We love
Bye.
you.
Mind you, there's some quite good systems out there nowadays. Like not so much the Pathfinder stuff. Pardon me. Scrappers, the Osprey stuff. You heard of that? That's quite good. It's more like skirmish stuff. That seems to be the way to go now.
I know how to use Pathfinders, and it's not the way how you'd think, but Pathfinders is really good. If you want a really cool character, you just use a Pathfinder character in D&D.
Yeah, true.
It's really good for ideas for proper Dungeons and Dragons.
I mean, I always liked it when they go off on different tangents with the Dungeons and Dragons rather than just being, oh, it's got to be medieval, whatever. And that's what Pathfinder started out being. But like I said, 5th edition, things like that, it just seems to be a traffic light. You know, I don't like this, I don't like that, and overpowered characters. I don't know. I don't own it. I'm up to 3.5. That's all I've got. So.
I was going to be roped into being the DM. Fortunately, I wasn't, because I was just going to put everybody. I was going to put everybody into magical world equivalency of a modern university. I was going to rip off a D&D campaign I was watching at the time called Fantasy High. I was just going to completely rip it off.
That would have been cool. Who wouldn't want to play that?
Right?
Oh yeah, the crux was going to be at the end of it. I was going to tally up everybody's crimes, and they were all going to be arrested. Go around town killing people.
Oh, that's good. The dogs even enjoy it as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah, I don't play them as I don't play them anymore. I collect them. I collect the older sets more than anything, and I do a lot of miniatures, conversions, things like that. As Adam knows,
that's funny. Tell me we're gonna get hit for a fucking ad for StreamYard.
Oh no, not an ad. Well, that's like the other week
on YouTube.
No, we had ads every 5 minutes on the other bloody thing you were showing.
Oh, that's funny.
Now it's an ad for StreamYards, which we're on. There you go.
Yeah,
great.
That's why, like, if I get hit for that, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
Oh dear. Well, that's very
that
Tatooine.
Dog barking has my dog looking for the dog.
Yeah. They're starting late tonight because they normally start a lot earlier than that. To be perfectly
it's
honest.
3:16. They had fed, and I'd been playing with them to get them to take a nap, which worked. So winner there. Because they've been pretty quiet for most of the stream. So yeah, for at least the hour plus that we've been going, so it's not too bad actually.
Has Frank still got all the toys, or has he shared them out yet?
I think 2 on the floor. So there's 2 toys on the floor. Not
Did
to
he
move your
pee
head.
on the corner of the blanket again, or?
I'm making sure he's on the couch he took up the whole cover. Like, hey, nobody gets the cover but me.
It's Frank. You know, it's his territory. Wherever he lays his hat, that's his home. And he's got a big hat.
He's like, this is where I am, and this is where I'm gonna be. And if you don't like it, I don't care. I am the Frank.
Bless him.
Oh,
dear.
I gotta get off my ass and get these notes ready for the show. Or work. I have to learn how to fill this shit out because it's different than it used to be. Like, you used to be able to just like save the same information and post it and all that shit in your title, and you could just put it on your YouTube thing, and now it's different. So it's like, oh man.
You got to do homework for
I have to
fun.
do actual work. What the?
Good Lord! Whatever happened to having fun?
I know. It's like it doesn't exist anymore.
It doesn't.
But no, it's literally like in my descriptions, it's usually blank, but it used to have a bunch of stuff in there, like everything I'm putting in the chat now, which is just other people's channels that I'm a part of and crews I'm with, and like Tony and Etep Wokuian and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I used to have all the links in the description. That way people could find it without having to do this. And now I have to remember to go back and then redo this into the description and then save it so that the next week it's still there.
No, that's just too much like hard work.
I'm telling you. Well, I do want to help still promote those that are out there.
Yeah, of course, but it just used to be go onto their channel, get the link, put it straight up. You don't have to.
Yeah, exactly. Because I feel that these are people that I get to stream with, and that I'm in their chats if I'm not on the panel, because I'm not always on the panel with these guys. But like Tuesdays I am. That's the wrestling show I do, the Monday retrospective, and then Tony started a show on Friday, so I started doing that one as well. And I do that one for about an hour or so. And then, I was jumping to the men's room and doing the men's room. And then depending on how long we went on the men's room, I might end up back on Tony's right at the very end. That happened a couple weeks, but it's still the same thing. Even like Vinnieart, it's another, I got to pull his up and put in there. He's a creator. Chris Fisk, another creator. These are all guys that have done comics. And I mean, I don't have their books, not because I don't think they're good. I haven't had time to I've been buying other stuff. So I have every intention on picking up these guys' books and checking everything out myself. But from what I've seen and other people I know very well that have backed it, they've all enjoyed the campaigns and the work that they're doing. And it's better than Marvel and today's entertainment. So I'm going to back these gentlemen. I call them friends, but they are acquaintances, and they're good guys, and they're making content that's not what we're not liking right now, especially what's going on with Disney and the pedo shit, and let's murder every single hero we've had from the 70s on.
Yeah.
And now they're all going to be patooies, so kind of a thing. So yeah, I want to pass on stuff to everybody that can check it out and enjoy it.
Of course. Well, you know me and Disney. They do a couple of decent things. Mandalorian, Book of Boba. That's about it. So, and their old stuff. But
yeah,
that's the problem. Companies, when they choose a side, and it's just the side that they think ticks boxes because the person they hired to say what will make their company grow is one of those.
Yep. Well, again, we've lost the ability. It's all like we were saying before. If you don't check these boxes, your shit doesn't get done.
I said this years ago though, because I noticed it in like role playing games, things like that. These people are taking over these industries: gaming, computer gaming, role playing gaming, TV, movies. I said that ages ago, but they're everywhere.
Yeah.
How the fuck did they get hired? They come up with these ideas, the company loses business, they change the IP, and then either goes under or they have to reinvent it a few years later. It's just madness. It really is. No one can see the pattern forming.
I worked out how to play a good character in role-playing games. My character doesn't have to kill anybody because everything's covered in a permanent layer of ice and snow. So all I have to do is tie them to a tree, pull out all their gold fillings and things, strip them naked, and sell all their goods in town.
That's one way.
That's one way to learn a lesson. You've learned a good lesson today.
You learned how to catch your death.
That's how my character can remain chaotically good while still doing bad things.
Right.
So I can go, my character has never killed anybody. Except one zombie cave troll, but
there's nothing.
They tried negotiating them for the first 5 turns.
Nothing wrong with killing a zombie cave troll. It's like Zinch. A change is as good as a rest. So
my character tried negotiating for their first 5 turns, and then it's like the dwarf wore them down to like 1 hit point, and my character did one little tiny cantrip that blew up half the cave.
Oops.
It's a first level character, and I blew up half a game.
You know, go big or go home. You know.
I don't know
Person
how
go
I
it
did
big.
it. I accidentally maxed it. Like to the point of like, wow, this character can one hit kill anything. Well, their charisma determines how strong the spells are because they're a sorcerer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Their charisma is already a +6.
Yeah.
And then they get pluses and bonuses that puts it up to like a +9 or 10. Basically, if my character is trying to persuade you, I can't roll lower than a 7.
No. Oh, Red Monarch, Book of Boba Fett garbage. Really? No.
Yeah,
I like Book of Boba Fett. Disgusting. Wash your mouth out with sand.
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett is terrible.
No,
Right.
it's not. No, it's
It was.
I've never seen it. That's how I know it's terrible.
It was. I watched it for the most part. It was a different, to me, telling a Boba Fett that wasn't needed, and they neutered him. But you know, hey,
I actually like
other shit they've made.
I actually like the part where he finds a redemption arc because he's been a badass all his life, and then he gets with the Sand people, and he finds, you know, because he goes back virtually to his Mandalorian roots. All right, Mandalorian's a warrior race, but they have honor and things like that. And he sort of went back to that. So that's my take on it.
I'm not supposed to look those mats up because those are mats of 10 towns, and that's the campaign we're playing.
Are you looking at maps you shouldn't be looking at?
I accidentally stumbled across them when I was looking at D&D stuff.
Well, I'm just looking at the, I'm just looking at Adam's view of Tatooine by the look of it. Mos Eisley-ish.
It's just weird. It just shows a bunch of Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, it's a bit Mos Eisley.
I thought it was a picture of Iraq.
Too soon.
Nah, that's too nice for Iraq.
Iran?
And Iraq. It's just too nice. It's just too nice.
I've never been there. They have a nice culture.
It just says it's Mandalorian.
They have a nice culture. They just had dickheads as fucking leaders.
Yeah.
For quite a few years.
Iran.
So Iran. Yes. And I ran some more.
Music and ambience. Energetic music with scenes. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It was something new, though, you know? Like I said, it's kind of fun to find these new ones and then throw them on, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's more research I do for anything, is I find some cool backgrounds and then I throw the shit up, you know? It's like,
well, Magic used to do backgrounds. I mean, I'm surprised he didn't turn up tonight. Obviously, he's busy with the dog or whatever.
Yeah.
Not his missus, but his dog's literally. But
yeah, I was going to say, you can't say that about his wife.
I've never met her. I've offered it, but, you know. But he does have pets.
I've never met the person. I don't even know if they're married, by the way.
I don't think they're married. No, I don't know. Yeah.
Hey,
he's a bitch.
They could have a husband. I mean, we're being a bit presumptuous.
Yeah, no.
They could be polygamous and have like multiple partners.
Yeah, me and Bollocks. You know, he thinks I'm gay, and I think that he's fantastic, and
and they would make a cute couple together.
I tolerate him, even though he thinks I'm gay, which I'm not. But
I actually
tolerates him.
I mean all offense by this, by the way. I mean this in the most offensive way possible. You definitely are gay after what you said about those stormtroopers.
No, I'm not. What's wrong with the clone troopers, not bloody stormtroopers? Get it right.
Them having sex with each other and you wanting to see that.
Why would that be?
It's not them having sex. It's you wanting to see it.
It wouldn't be a fantasy or anything. I just think that a story about clone troopers...
men in action, that's gay. That's like the definition.
What's wrong with that? Because you had the episode where he starts a family with a Twi'lek. I can't remember the name of the character. And
hey, I'm not judging you. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with
that's
it. I'm
fine,
just
but
saying,
I just
like,
don't understand why people just go, oh no, 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 no. I mean, we had the episode
look,
where
I'm not judging
the
your
other guy
lifestyle
starts a family.
choices. I'm not judging your lifestyle choices.
I don't care anyway. But I just don't understand why we couldn't do it from the other side as well. Because that would make it a more interesting story than taking a established character who we know isn't and then making them that way. Look at that Jedi. He's got a nice set of legs. You know, that's Obi-Wan Kenobi. No, that doesn't happen. Sorry. But maybe a clone, because we've had clones with divergent genes and thoughts and things like that. I mean, that's how you got the RC troopers. You know, why they couldn't explore that sort of story.
See, and you just keep talking on about clones having gay sex and telling me that you're not gay.
He's getting me back for taking the nick out of
if one clone ends up gay, that means that they're all gay because they're cloned from one person, or does this prove that
there was
it's not in the DNA and the born? It's the chosen person that
because
chooses
the
to do
number
the sex
of
and then the banging.
batches. I mean, you look at clones like 99 and people like that, and Fives, and they all had individual characters, Wolf, all that sort of stuff. They were from certain batches, but they grew their own characters. So no, it doesn't matter like that. You're just nitpicking now.
All I'm saying is this.
I think it would be an interesting story. It's like Karen Travis when she did the Clone Commando stories. They were interesting. I mean, he fell in love with a Jedi.
Look, can you stop going on and on and on about your clones and their gay sex?
No. See, he's talking about clones, and you're thinking about sex. That's the problem. But you're a Kiwi, but
like,
we love you.
All I'm hearing is a lot of clone talk and people bringing up their
clones and sex.
I just thought the clone troopers were asexual, and now you guys are like bringing in homosexuality, and it's all gross.
No, it wasn't. Did you read the Karen Travis novels, the Clone Commandos?
I'm not a nerd. I don't read.
Okay, so he didn't. Anyway, they ended up, Jedi, clone, bum, kid. There you go.
Jedi, clone, bum. Like, stop it with this gay talk.
He's worse than fucking Dr. Bollocks. He really is. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Anywho, I just think, if you write a story that you want of that sort of...
now you're involving Doctor Who. Anywho, like, this is getting really creepy.
Oh, here we go. Anyhow, if you want to write a story of a certain orientation, things like that, make up a character. You don't have to use existing characters that we know aren't, and it will sell on its own merits, or it won't. Who cares?
Look, Disney goes on about their diversity and things, right?
Yeah,
but they're not. They are really not. I have not seen one of these Star Wars shows and that with somebody of my gender in them. They have completely excluded it.
I have not seen a overweight, balding, insulin-dependent guy with a beard in it. No, I haven't seen a character like that, but I'm okay with it still.
Well, they say they include every gender in every role, but we are the we are the mixed-gendered individuals.
Yeah, but unless you're white, then you're fucked. You ain't in the club, pal. You're not
Look,
invited.
We don't want to hear about this gay sex anymore, saying unless you're white. But stop it. I don't want to hear about your preferences.
He's such a git. Oh, dear. Oh, yeah. This one's all right. Superstar Destroyer against
I like the lazy beans.
Kind of waiting to see if it's
all a bit samey though, isn't it?
Because
the thing is, the green.
This is a great shot of Star Wars, or is it Star Trek, or is it
Star Wars? But it's not coming from where the actual turbo lasers are, so it's a bit. Look, that one came from the fucking middle of nowhere.
As it should.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't even come from the ship. It comes from the fucking background.
It's new cloaking technology of a bird of prey.
And that one did as well. No, it's not Romulan. This is Star Wars, not Star Trek.
How do you know the
And they're all
Romulans aren't in
green.
the
Where's
same
the red turbo
universe?
lasers?
Right? I
How
think
do you know
they
the
are.
Romulans aren't in the same universe?
And that ship in the atmosphere either looks something from Captain Harlock, Space Pirate, or Battlefleet Gothic. That's nothing to do with Star Wars. Get a grip, man.
My D&D character is a sky pirate that's a compulsive liar.
Aren't they all?
Right.
My character is a sky pirate that doesn't. My character is a sky pirate that hates thievery. That's a compulsive liar.
So he's a sky pirate who loves thievery, but he's a compulsive liar. That's what you're
They. It's definitely a they. They're mixed gender.
saying. They? Oh no, I don't do fucking plurals. You're a he or a she. I don't give a fuck.
Really?
They.
Because
Well,
a
you
lot
could
of times
call
I
it an
just think
it.
they're it's.
Unless it's a Siamese twin, it's
My
singular.
D&D. Okay, my D&D character is hermaphrodite because I had to pick gender.
Hermaphrodite. Oh, here we go. It's the Archangel Gabriel. Here we go.
Nah, it's
Hey,
it's a
hang
worm.
on. I chose my character to have the same gender I have. Leave them alone.
So it's worm or the Archangel Gabriel. Great. There you go.
Well, I believe the modern terminology is mixed gendered when it comes to people.
What? You lost me.
Yeah.
Well, I modeled them after me. My character is perfect.
Oh, you're God. Well, can you fix my bank account? Because it's screwed at the moment.
It's a little bit low.
I really need a few more fucking numbers in there, but not zeros.
Everything's in order. And the reason why
No, it's not in my bank account, trust me.
The reason why your bank account is so low is because I have a plan, but I won't tell you.
To make me poor for the rest of my life.
Yes, but when you come to heaven, you'll be rewarded with greater riches, and that means I don't have to give you very much for it to
I
be
need
greater
the money
riches.
now to pay the bills. I don't need it when I'm in heaven because there's no bills in heaven. It's Christmas in heaven every
You
day.
have not. Oh my God! Oh my goodness! I'm God in heaven. Have you seen how much I tax people?
Whoa! You have taxes in heaven. Satan! Hail Satan! Hail Satan!
The reason why it's called hell is because we just dropped you off in China or Australia.
Right.
You either go on the slave market or where it's too hot to live.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on looking under the toilet every time I need to take a leak, but apart from that. Australia, everyone knocks Australia, but they ended up in a lovely country, lots of natural resources, and they were all prisoners.
Yeah.
I'll put it this way. God said to the devil, "Do you want to go to Australia or the center of the earth? I'll go to the place where it's cooler and there's less Australians, please."
He's the Kiwi, isn't he?
Uh-huh.
You can tell.
I heard that joke from an Australian.
Oh, so it was Asian, because the only thing that's in Australia anymore are like Asians.
Whoa! We're not going there.
Oh yeah, just because it's a Kiwi and he'll jump on it.
We're not going there. No.
They've been infiltrated.
Hey, look, I'm not complaining about Asians in Australia. I mean, they need somebody with intellect. And if you're gonna call me a racist, I just called Asian people intelligent. That's not
exactly.
If that's racist, that's good.
Oh,
they said hashtag stop Asian hate. We're trying.
Someone's gonna make me cry again.
That's the whole
Here
point.
we go. Get the hanky out, start crying. Oh, you buggers.
I'm the only one. Hey, look, I'm the only one here that can get away with crying. Like technically, I'm not a dude, so there.
That's right, because kiwis are a fruit. So there you go.
Well, I've been to gay marriage. I mean, my cousin's gay. My best movie buddy's gay and things like that. So I can identify, but, I'm allowed to cry. I can get in touch with my feminine side or whatever they say. Wasn't it like in the 90s, all those films? I get in touch with my feminine side, Beverly Hills Cop and things like that.
The 90s man. Yeah, you're right. It was. That's when,
Oh, dear. Oh, God.
Then it went from that into the 2000s when they started, getting their nails did and fucking deciding that they have hormones. And I blame the 2000s. I think that's when that shit first kicked off.
I'll put it this way. I can get in touch with my feminine side anytime I want. I just don't want to.
Because she wins the argument.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got masculine stuff too. It's just not completely developed.
Oh dear.
My beard is all natural, by the way. Like
it's good to have fun. Good lord.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
after a week of shit, it most definitely.
Oh,
is.
Tell me about it. My God, I'm week 6 now on the bloody bridge, and now I'm going into week 7. Good lord.
My last weekend, I can guarantee you, last weekend I had a worse week than you did.
Do you want to try?
You go first.
I'm the acting weighbridge officer for Bath and North East Somerset.
My brother tried murdering the entire family, went to prison, and my mum had to be assigned to mental health care.
I think you just won that one. Only slightly. But yeah, you won that one.
Yeah.
The only good thing about it was my brother went to prison.
Yes, it sounds like he should have gone there a long time ago.
That and he failed at killing everyone, so that's a positive thing. At least that's a failure that was a good
failure.
failure.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He bloody failed at it, but good lord.
I haven't had love for my brother since he attempted to murder me when I was 11, and he got away with it by going, I went loopy.
So he's gotten away with this for how many years now?
It's yet to be determined.
Well, how old is he?
He's 10 years older than me, and I'm 28.
So he's gone away with it for a decade or so. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Actually, considering the murder threats was only done to my mother and father, it might actually not stick because it'd be single testimony now.
Oh, good lord. There's some screwed up laws in the world. I mean, my son, who is fucked up in the head, has tried to kill his brother and us, and he's fucking weird, and he should be in a fucking asylum.
Yeah.
The thing is,
let's think of the victim.
I can probably bring up historical charges from when my brother tried killing me because they removed provocation from the law. Because evidently I provoked him by sleeping silently in my bed and getting pulled out of my bed and getting a knife put into my leg and getting the shit beat out of me.
Yeah, if anyone sleeps silently in the bed next to you, that's good cause for trying to, off them. Yeah. It depends on the time, doesn't it, for certain things? After a while, they just don't admit it as evidence. But
I was curled up in the corner of my bed by my wardrobe, where I had my bed sitting underneath the window. Like, I don't think I was causing any problems.
No, it sounds like he's been fucked up for a while, to be perfectly honest.
Might be excessive force, I'd have to say.
Well, the teachers never picked up on that.
No. That's why they beat your ass with a belt.
What's the percentage of pet homicides in your area?
He killed most of my pets growing up, to be honest.
And the neighbors and things like that. That might have been a little bit of a ding, 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 ding.
He killed 4 out of 5 of my domestic pet roosters. And I mean, domestic to the point where they were house pets.
Yeah, that's definitely a ding, 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 ding.
He took out one of my cats. The other cat, he didn't take out. He tried to, and the cat damn near ripped his face off.
Well, it's a shame that cat wasn't a little bit bigger, like a tabaxi, and fucking ripped the rest of them apart. But there you
go. Yeah. Oh, that cat was. I don't like saying this in front of dog lovers. Like, that cat was big enough to eat small dogs. I found that out the hard way.
Brilliant.
I found that out by getting.
That is awesome.
It's only funny in hindsight. I found that out by finding out half a puppy trying to curl up in my hair while I was in bed, and the back end was chewed off it, and I still don't know whose dog that was.
No, my grandmother, she had a cat, and it was like the equivalent of probably like, I don't know, 20 stone for a cat. I mean, all it did all day was sleep on the kitchen floor next to the cooker, so you couldn't get into the cooker to put anything in. You had to move it out of the way, and it weighed a ton. I was a kid then. I was literally a little kid, toddler. And you go up to the cat and you say, hello, wasn't interested, didn't give a fuck. You know, it weighed God knows how many. It was like Orson Welles as a cat. It didn't care. And, you know, they're trying to cook and things like that. And the bloody thing is just sat there like a dog. It's huge, you know. I remember that. Oh, bless.
My cat was one of those really large barn cats, and he was an orange one. So he was about 2-3 times the size of a Jack Russell. I didn't know this was inappropriate at the time when I was a kid, but he used to follow me down to the Ikamatua dump when we were doing the cat extermination, because there was a big problem with cat flu, and we were getting all the healthy kittens out of there to the SPCA, but the adult cats had to be put down before they would do an aerial drop of poison and just kill everybody's cat, because that's how